ऑडियंस को एंटरटेन करने के लिए जो फिल्म मेकर्स होते हैं वो तरह तरह का कंटेंट बनाते हैं, अलग अलग तरह की टेक्निक यूज करते हैं। पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स में आज हमारे साथ जो खास मेहमान है वो एक ऐसी फिल्म का हिस्सा बनी है जो हिंदुस्तान में बनी है, लेकिन दुनिया की पहली ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट सिंगल टेक फिल्म बनी है। कई इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड्स जीते हैं। इनफैक्ट शॉर्ट फिल्म कैटेगरी में सबसे ज्यादा अवार्ड जीतने वाली फिल्म भी बनी है। बात कर रही हूँ फिल्म लोमड़ की, जिसकी लीड कास्ट अनुष्का और शिखा इस वक्त हमारे साथ है। सो ऑफ कोर्स हम ढेर सारी बातें उनसे करेंगे, बट फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, अ वार्म वेलकम टू यू ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म अनुष्का। सो आई सेड अ वार्म वेलकम ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म।
Okay, thank you so much, Nidhi. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
And we are happy to have this interview because of course एक history create हुई है with this film becoming the first film black and white single take. So obviously I'll have a lot of questions, but सबसे पहले congratulations that finally after a long wait Indian
Yeah,
audience have got to see it.
yeah. Thank you so much. Me, the entire team, हम बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हैं. We are so happy that finally it is released in India because
हाँ.
whenever you make any film in our country, you want to release it in your country as well. So finally इतने जद्दोजहद के बाद it has got released in India. So we all are very happy about it.
You know, एक साल पहले nearly I had this interview with Hemant. About
Okay.
when recently your films were, the film was being seen on international festivals,
Yeah.
etc. तो देन मैंने उनसे ये सवाल पूछा था कि आप इंडिया में कब फिल्म आएगी फॉर द ऑडियंस। ही इज लाइक, यार ये सवाल तो मतलब इट्स बिकम द प्राइम क्वेश्चन फॉर मी कि लोग कह रहे हैं यार अब तो दिखा दो अब तो।
Oh my God, I totally agree with you. Even जब मैं भी post करती थी, when Hemant used to take the film to all the international level, जब वहाँ पे जीत के आती थी, I used to post it on my social media. So every single person used to ask me the same thing. When are you releasing? When are you releasing? And then it's like, yeah, we want to release it, but then finally, finger crossed, it got released. So happy.
So how has the response been? Tell me, audience ने कैसे perceive किया है? How are they accepting the film?
So they have accepted it pretty well. I mean, the response was very good. I was very happy with the response that we got in Bombay, Noida, and Delhi. People were coming out and saying a lot about the film. And I also like the fact that people say that at one point they forgot that it's a one take film because the story was so engrossing and people just got connected with all the characters so much that 10 minute ke baad they were just into the flow. They were like watching a film. So initial mein they were like, okay, we were watching, thinking in our mind ki it's a one take film. So we were also trying to find some error because Hemant was selling it like that. I would pay you double the price. So, but then they got so much engrossed into the film. So many of them said that because it's not about, because I also did not want people to watch it only for a one take film. People should also come and enjoy the story because वन टेक के अंदर अगर स्टोरी नहीं मिले तो कोई भी बोरिंग फिल्म हो सकती है. बट लेकिन उसके अंदर उनको स्टोरी भी मिली एंड एवरी सिंगल पर्सन वाज एंजॉयिंग द स्टोरी. तो वो मुझे बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगा एंड एवरीबॉडी केम आउट एंड सेड द सेम थिंग कि just to be there in front of the camera for 97 minutes non-stop, it's itself is a very tough job. उसके ऊपर when you're showing your emotion constantly running here and there, तो उन सबको बहुत अच्छा लगा. Response was very good. I am very happy and I'm also equally nervous and I think happy for the Kolkata response as well.
Right.
Because it's releasing tomorrow on 20.
Actually, there are two aspects now to this whole film. एक तो ये aspect that you can't take this fact from it कि ये world की, not only India की, world की पहली film बनी है black and white on a single day. The other is the story is so intriguing because last I remember when I was asking Hemant, the title Lomad, and then what is the relation and relevance of the title with the story? तो he said, यार उसके लिए film देखनी पड़ेगी. Right. And I have heard a lot of your interviews also before the release of the film that I can't reveal much about my character. उसके लिए film देखनी पड़ेगी. So now that the film is out and people have watched it, now that we know the story, I want to ask you, when you came on board for the project, so for you, what was more important to say yes? The fact that this is going to be the first film in the world to be made like this, or the story?
So I'll be very frank. First, I heard the story. For me, first, it was the story. And because I have worked with Hemant earlier as well, as a director and actor both, so I know his process of working. and I know that he is a very thorough director and a go-getter. Usko kuch chahiye, so he will do it, come what may. So first I heard the story. First, actually, he narrated me the story, and then he came up with this idea saying that I'm going to make it one take. So I got intrigued with the story first. And the idea was pretty interesting for me because story अच्छी है, one take में करेंगे, thriller है. First of all, too many questions, but as an actor, you always want to be a part of something which is different, which is not conventional, which is a bit unique. So then that's how exactly I said yes to Lomad, because the story was amazing. That's what I said. I also, people want to like the story because it should not be only about one take film. It should be about one take film, also giving you a story in that film. The film has a story, and icing or cherry on the top with one take.
Yeah, you know what? This makes the job even more tough, Arushika, क्योंकि जब one is the technique. That ये एक shot में बननी है, कोई काट हम नहीं करेंगे. So as an actor, you have to remember that, and every other crew member. And the other is कि यार इसमें एक story भी है, story है तो अपने emotions भी होंगे, emotions हैं तो as an actor मुझे वो भी दिखाना है. Right? So how challenging did it become to merge the two of them beautifully and seamlessly कि जैसे आपने कहा audience भूल गई कि अरे ये one take film है.
So it was definitely challenging. We had rehearsed for 6 months. 6 महीने की rehearsal थी हमारी. We had a great team. We had amazing cinematographer Supratam Bol. We had actors like Tirtha, Hemwant, me, and Parimal Alok. The entire crew, the assistants. So this is entire teamwork नहीं थी. ये film टीम के बगैर नहीं बन सकती थी. बिल्कुल भी नहीं बन सकती थी. जो 6 महीने की रिहर्सल्स जो हमने की है, उसमें क्या है ना कि आप अगर डायलॉग भूल जाओगे एज एन एक्टर तो आप फिर भी इम्प्रोवाइज कर सकते हो. इट्स बिकॉज इट्स ऑल्सो लाइक थिएटर. आपने कुछ भूल गए, लेकिन इफ यू आर नॉट कमिंग एट द राइट पॉइंट एंड कैचिंग द लाइट, इफ यू आर नॉट कमिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा एट द राइट पॉइंट व्हेन यू आर जंपिंग फ्रॉम वन सीन टू अनदर, then it's over. Then you have to start it right from the beginning, from the top again. So for 6 months, we have been doing a lot of reading so that we get acquainted with our own dialogues and everything. And उसके बाद on field जाके भागा दौड़ी करके बहुत बार ऐसा हुआ है. जब रिहर्सल करते थे, एक जन का कुछ हो जाता, कैमरा का कुछ हो जाता था, एक्टर्स का कुछ हो जाता, फिर से शुरुआत से शुरू करो रिहर्सल. So it has been like that. The journey has been like that. And and during the final take, it is impossible without the assistants or without the camera assistants, without the light people, without the actors, the director, because सबको in sync होना पड़ेगा. Because we had best of two. हमारे पास वो नहीं, इतने facility नहीं है, because it's an independent filmmaker कि हम करते भाई available है हमारे पास. It's just that what we have in that whatever we had limitation, we try to give our best, and it's an entire teamwork. This film was impossible without the entire team.
Correct. And also, I think, Hemwant ki is film ko banane ke liye, and as the cast members and the crew members, I think your passion was so much because it's been shot outdoors. So studio ka to nahi tha ki, you could control the lights. So I think that passion mein nature also helped you.
Exactly. We were passionate. We were not trained actors. They were all trained cinematographers. So we knew our craft. It was just not we were amateurs trying to do something new. We already knew our craft. We were already working in our own field as well. I was working. The other actors were working. So we knew what we were getting into. So we were already prepared. We knew because we were trained. So we already knew the craft. So we just had to nurture it even more because we were doing something which was unconventional. That's it. That is the challenge that we had to face, and we had trust. Things are not possible if you don't have trust. It's a leap of faith that all of us took in this project because we believed in Hemwant and his creativity and what he's going to show to the audience.
Correct. But also having said that, as humans, we can still have control. And of course, just trust की आप बात कर रहे हो. But as I said earlier, क्योंकि ये outdoor भी shoot हुई है, and जैसे आपने कहा था कि एक पर्टिकुलर स्पॉट पे आके आपको रुकना है, वहां पे वो लाइट फॉल होनी है ना, मोस्ट ऑफ इट कुड आल्सो बी द नेचुरल लाइट. तो ऐसे में अपार्ट फ्रॉम द goof ups जो टीम से हुए होंगे, ह्यूमन goof ups, were there also sometimes जहां पे nature was also playing a technician और लाइट ठीक नहीं थी, कुछ नहीं?
नहीं, that day everything was working. वो होता है ना, that जिस चीज को आप शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उस पे लग जाती है. तो वो था, everything was falling into its place, everything was perfect. It was, अगर छोटे मोटे goof up भी हुए थे, they were like avoidable kind of a goof up की ठीक है, हो जाएगा, no problem. But the show must go on. But ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ था कि लाइट हो गई, बारिश आ गई या कुछ ऐसा. वैसे भी we shot during summer and बॉम्बे में बहुत ही धूप होती है. But everything was falling into its place. Nothing, कुछ ऐसा हुआ नहीं था that had caught some kind of hindrance while we were doing our performances. So ऐसा कुछ भी goof up नहीं हुआ था. Like you said, छोटे मोटे जो थे, those were unavoidable. But बड़ा major factor, nothing like that happened.
Right. But आपने पहले भी बहुत काम किया है, आपका पहले भी एक्सपीरियंस अलग अलग रोल्स प्ले करने का रहा. But to play this character and in a film like this where एड्रिनल रश था कि यार ये 90 मिनट में हमें बिना कट के कंप्लीट करना है, ये एक सीन नहीं है आज हम कर रहे हैं, इट्स नॉट वन ऑफ दोस इंपॉर्टेंट सीन्स व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी गुड इन द मूवी, दिस इज द मूवी इन टोटलिटी 90 minutes. So Arushika, was this like a new chapter in your life?
No, yeah, absolutely. It's a new chapter. Anyways, I try to give my best in each of my work that I do. That's how I enjoy and that's how I take the work. और मुझे कैमरा के सामने रहना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मुझे वो एक्शन वर्ड सुनना बहुत अच्छा लगता है. Those are my adrenal rush and my most memorable movement. And having said that, this was a new chapter, this was a new leaf because ये altogether ही बहुत अलग था. It was an experimental film, but we were just not, that's what I said, we were just not some amateurs who were trying to do some experiment. We were already professional, trying to create a history, trying to experiment with something which would be the first thing that is happening in the world. It is just not a single take, but it is also a black and white that we are doing it. So every single person was taking that chance, was taking that leap of faith, and for them it was a new chapter because ये एक ही बार लिखा जाएगा हिस्ट्री में, ये दोबारा रिपीट नहीं होगा, ये एक ही बार लिखा जाएगा, तो इसमें पार्ट बनना तो बनता है.
Correct. Acha, but when you become involved with a project, you have your certain reasons. For this one, of course, एक तो ये हो गया कि जब भी हिस्ट्री में हम बोलेंगे फर्स्ट फिल्म ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट फिल्म सिंगल टेक, तो लोमड़ का ही नाम आएगा, एक्टर्स कौन थे उसमें और शिखा का नाम लिखा होगा. But when you were making the film, when you were shooting or rehearsing for 6 months, as you said, did you at any point feel कि इसको इतना इंटरनेशनल अक्लेम मिलेगा, इतनी तालियां बजेंगी और इतने अवार्ड्स मिलेंगे?
एक्चुअली उस टाइम पे इतना सोचा नहीं था, फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग, निधि, मतलब, और मैंने एक्चुअली इतना नहीं सोचा था कि इतना अक्लेम मिलेगा. आई न्यू दैट इट वुड बी accepted well enough internationally because concept अलग था, one take था और black and white था, but इतना प्यार मिलेगा, and it has been critically acclaimed internationally. It has been a critically acclaimed film. It is also a Guinness Book of World Record film. So इतना कुछ हो जाएगा कभी नहीं सोचा था. Like it was like, अच्छा एक बार गया मिला, दूसरी बार भी मिला, तीसरे चौथे पांचवे छठे सातवें आठ, but it's just non-stop. But I'm very happy कि इस फिल्म को इतना प्यार मिला है, लोगों ने इतने अच्छे से एक्सेप्ट किया और इतने अवार्ड्स मिले हैं. इंटरनेशनली इट हैज बीन क्रिटिकली क्लेम्ड. इंडिया में जब रिलीज हो रही है तो लोगों ने पसंद किया है. सो it's when your hard work gets paid off, you feel very good about it and happy about it and contented.
I'm sure. एक साल पहले, as I said, जब हेमंत को मैं इंटरव्यू कर रही थी, so while I was researching about the film, तो उसमें कहीं किसी आर्टिकल में लिखा था it won 18 awards. 2 days back I did my interview and he corrected me, नहीं 21 हो गए. Now while I was doing the research to interview you, some articles said 24 plus. What is the current figure today? I don't want to be wrong again.
Again, that only the director can tell you. Because I might say कि नहीं अभी 25 हो गए, वो बोल और गलत क्यों बोला, वहां पे उस जगह पे उधर भी गई थी. अरे यार, अभी निधि को कॉल बैक करो. नो निधि, लेट मी करेक्ट द फिगर. I think only Hemant can tell you the correct award. और वैसा होता है ना कि मतलब इतना इतना मिल रहा था that at one point you stopped counting. It was just that so overwhelming, so amazing that you're getting so many awards. And more than the awards, it's the acknowledgement that you were getting. It's the acknowledgement from the critique, from the people that you were receiving. That is so satisfying as an actor, or I'm sure as a filmmaker as well, कि भाई लोगों को पसंद आई है, क्योंकि at the end वही जो चाहिए.
करेक्ट. बट ऑल्सो डू यू थिंक कि इस तरह का ये जो अवार्ड्स हैं या लोगों को जो फिल्म पसंद आती है, ये एक एक्टर के लिए उसकी एक्टिंग प्रोवेस या एबिलिटीज के लिए एक वैलिडेशन भी हो जाता है कि भाई आई हैव मोर टू शो?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Because let me not deny it. हम लोग काम करते हैं, but at the end we also want people to accept us, and that I think acceptance is only happened after the validation. कि wow, she's good. Wow, she's nice. When I will not deny the fact that when Times of India gave us 3-star and they wrote good things about me, I did an outstanding. So I felt good about it, as an actor. कि such a इतने एक बड़े न्यूज़पेपर में आपके बारे में लिखा गया, आपकी फिल्म में बारे में लिखा गया. So that acknowledgement, that validation means a lot for an actor, because then you think that you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you have chosen the correct career, so you are meant to be an actor. And बहुत मेहनत करते हैं कोई भी काम करने के लिए, उसके बाद जब अगर एक या दो जन आके भी तारीफ करता है ना, तो भी निधि एक सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है कि वाह,
कुछ अच्छा
कुछ तो
किया.
अच्छा कुछ अच्छा
And
किया है.
now, while we're on the subject of कि आपने acting choose की, I also want to know a little history of how did acting happen to you? Did you choose it or acting chose you? What was it?
So I always wanted to be a dancer. Always
Dancer.
wanted to be a dancer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've learned Kathak for 10 years. I was with Shamuk for
Kolkata
4.5
connection
years.
ना तो.
Yeah, but I'm not from Calcutta. I
अच्छा.
am, I was born in Assam. My father was in army, and my mother is from Delhi. My father is from Assam. So he always had a postal service. So Bangalore mein jaake is where we settled.
Okay.
So I'm a Bengali from Bangalore. I was born in Assam. That is my
You're a
story.
true Indian.
Yeah, but I'm a true Indian and a true Bengali. Because I'm a Bengali, so I have that cultural connection and everything in me, in my blood. So इसलिए dance सीखा मैंने when I was in college, and then I was part of dramatic association, and then I had this knack of acting and street play and mime, and then I thought that wow, I'm liking it, and I'm definitely loving it, and that's how the journey began. I mean, and my parents said that if you want to do something, why don't you just, instead of going directly to Mumbai and not knowing which way to go, how to follow, why don't you go to an institute and learn about it and learn your craft? And that's how I went to FTI, and that's how FTI happened, where I did my 2 years of acting course. And uske baad Bombay happened. So that's
And
how
then the
the
rest
journey
is
began.
history.
And then the rest.
अच्छा,
And
अभी the film got released a year back internationally. People saw it. India में अब आई है. But between this 1 year का period and now, while you've basked in the success of this film, even in India, so what has kept you busy, or what is keeping you busy now?
So I was shooting for an international project named Shameless.
Okay.
It's been directed by a Bulgarian director named Konstantin Bojnovo. And it's a collaboration of Swiss, French, and Nepal, because the film was shot in Nepal. So that's the international project that I was busy with. And I was also busy with a series which is made by MX Player. And it is due release for this year. Okay. And also I was doing a film named Chhatrapati, which also got released this year. So these things were busy, and meeting people, finding work, looking for work.
And when you look for work, when you say you were looking for work or you want to do work, so as an actor, what is it that intrigues you? किस तरह का role है, project है? Does it matter to you how meaty your role is, or for you it is important how impactful the character is?
For me, what is more important is how impactful the character is. The storyline matters to me, the role matters to me. The role has to be so impactful that जिसके बगैर आप फिल्म नहीं देख सकते हो. It has to be that important. So the weight of the role matters to me. So उसी हिसाब से ही I choose my film and I choose my work, because that matters to me. कुछ ऐसा करके just to be there in the film. I don't do such projects because फिर उसमें मुझे, I know as an actor I will not get satisfaction at all. So as an actor I need my satisfaction. So that is how I choose my role. So for me the story and the weight of my role matters to me.
Okay. But is there any particular character or a genre that you want to do कि यार ऐसा role मुझे मिलेगा तो I will never say no?
I think I just want to do all kind of roles and all kind of films. I don't want to just restrict myself as saying कि यही करना है या वही करना है, नहीं. मैं इंडिपेंडेंट फिल्म में भी काम करना चाहती हूँ, मैं कमर्शियल फिल्म में भी काम करना चाहती हूँ, बिकॉज एज I'm hungry for work as an actor. I'm greedy for work and good work. अगर मैं ये बोलूँ कि मैं हर फिल्म में काम करना चाहती हूँ, इसका मतलब ये नहीं मैं कोई भी काम कर लूंगी. उस फिल्म में चाहे वो कमर्शियल हो या चाहे वो इंडिपेंडेंट फिल्म हो, उस फिल्म में डिपेंड होता है कि मेरे रोल का क्या वेटेज है, कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरा रोल, कितना है उस. So that's how I choose it, and that's how I take my work and take my roles. So yes, it's like I just, give me a lot of work.
Okay. So may the hunger never die. May you keep getting a lot of work, and may you continue to entertain us like this. So, but jate, what is the one thing that you would want to say to the people?
I want to say that I'm very thankful to them for all the love and support they have given to Lomad. I am really, really, really very happy. Lomad is also releasing in Kolkata tomorrow on 25th of August. I am hoping for the same kind of love and support from Kolkata people. We are in fact getting a lot of love and support from them. The response is absolutely unimaginable. So I'm really very happy. So please guys, Lomad, go and watch. It's world's first black and white single take feature film. I'm sure
ऐसा ही unimaginable response आपको आपके हर काम के लिए मिले, and maybe have more opportunities to kind of interact with each other. And thank you so much for your time for this one.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. It was lovely chatting with you.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.